It's the 13th of December 2024, and it's time to talk about sports and time to bring you the latest in the world of sports. It's all got to do with a big game coming up this weekend in the super clash between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hasselhoff at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. It's week 13 of the Ghana Premier League, and our focus is going to be on this particular fixture between the two biggest clubs in the history of Ghana football, Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hasselhoff. One is ahead of the other, and of course we'll talk about the table as well and what to expect on Sunday between these two teams. We'll be looking at some statistics, take a look at the table, and of course we're hearing from some of the coaches and of course former coaches concerning these particular two teams. We'll also be hearing from former coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who's Coach James Akwesi-Appiah, who is also talking about player interference, and I'll tell you more about that as well. 020452742 is a number to send us your WhatsApp messages. And of course, during the course of the show, we're also going to activate the phone lines for you to call and share your thoughts. My guest is going to be former Kumasi Asante Kotoko under 20 striker Maxwell Osei-Boati. We're also streaming live on Facebook. It's KFM TV GH. We take a spot of commercials to be back shortly.
Edo benami Ghana duko do ajakle ho duko kata. Nye chonyanya adevena micho Talent Microfinance Limited gajarupa. Nye wana susu savings, adishie, school buafo, cashback, le bubwa okata. Nenyebe egajom deniagbo la letie tomebeko atemu ahoga dodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe oga hiaola atemu ava de oga kene hiafa.
Kanenyebe mi foncho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church finance elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubo li kenye personal loan. Nenyebe mi foncho business loan enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao. Nenyebe washigba keke alum eleswe uya va talent ni pepegede nwo. Nenye washigba leswe ne woge wokeke gedeji to talent pomo nuome. Nenyebe mi foncho mi afa salary loan enye gadomo mi kemi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nkega nyu heya va talent wo pay slip pe bank statement ye kwenye wi hiao na koko ho salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nyenye habobo ma soli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe keke ake ye flegeno na no hem vi choji nto jinwade vare kwereka mon popo kai ganyu heya talent kuna pohe ya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobo enami akpenami
Ezibe ya nyafi ke talent la
Talent Microfinance Jengo Amegan Shipe Ape Letina Tejipo Hotame
Miape kapomo yenye 050-129-1298 alo 050-128-9119 Talent Oga Kwamanu Banto
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
So can he come?
for ene ye mama kwaba e de ba e KFM musical shop ye to so mienu no wo free eye Kumasi Melcom dadam ho no e sane e de ba adum no saa bre no wudu eye Sambra Junction Sambra Hotel kwanta no so pe na shop no ene Sambra Hotel ene di hwa ni mu wudi free Sambra Hotel a wo sane e de ko nanka na en Hagan ho no ani oho ana KFM musical shop ye to so mienu ye bie no foforo na de e kan ni se emfidie papa etimiche de wudi ya sorry de wudi guro agoro ahodo duma de bia wudi obehia eye mfidie me kire musical instrument bia no eye KFM ento wo se Ghana muntie Asanteman muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie no foforo mu no chan ewo Prempeh second street Ufi old Melcom down na wo sane ede ko adum no ani udu Sambra Hotel kwantane so na wa dane on sani faso oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo yani Sambra Hotel ana ewe animu ya twa abrebia
gina mese se meya proud ana se meya twa free Kumasi KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bomi fu de wotu no awoni sida wodi ni ma papa ejira wani na wotu no say yes wotu no bibi aka wakoma ni na fi KFM instrument store Kumasi Ebu se mi jira na me to no ma mi tibi na hu mi ka fi se fi papa ni enim ni jira no wo betra ye ko ma ya du sika ni twananka kaneu ensemble.
Welcome back. You're still watching the show live on KFM TV. So our focus is going to be on Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. It's the biggest game for this weekend in terms of the Ghana Premier League Week 13. So you can join the conversation via WhatsApp. It's 020452742. And then on Facebook is KFM TV GH. My guest is former Kumasi Asante Kotoko under 20 striker Maxwell Osei Boateng. He is going to help us with the discussion for the next 45 minutes or so. Maxwell Osei Boateng, as usual on the show, a very good evening to you.
Oh, by grace.
Well, you see, it's the biggest game of the weekend. Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It doesn't come bigger than this. And excitement in New York. It's the first Dauko Stadium. I know, say.
I don't think it's not like before. It's not like before.
And it's the first.
No. Yeah. Mama, info, I need to be catching.
But before we talk about House and Kotoko game, let's talk about one of your former coaches, and I'm talking about Coach Kwesi Appiah. He's talking about there is no player interference in Sudan or in Sudan. No, he has a free will to select the players that he wants, unlike other countries are. So let's take a look at Coach Kwesi Appiah's quote concerning his free will working with players in Sudan. Or see, there's no interference with his work in Sudan. So this is what Coach Kwesi Appiah has to say. He said, in Sudan, there's nothing like interference. They all like football, and even when you lose sometimes, they always support and encourage you. But as to which player will be called or not, they have no interest and they will never interfere. I believe that if you are a coach, you must be bold and make the right call-outs, because if you accept interference in your work as a coach, you will always be blamed and you will not be respected. So that's Coach Kwesi Appiah trying to say, in the Sudanese national team, he has the free will to select the players that he wants. There is no interference from the Sudanese FA, from coaches or anybody, or he has the free will to select the players that he, as the coach, he wants. And see, as a coach, you have to stamp your authority and select the players that you want. You accept players to be brought into the team, and it doesn't go well. You, the coach, should be blamed. So that's what Coach Akwesi Appiah had to say concerning player interference in football. And he says in the Sudanese national team, there is no player interference. Becca said, what? Should we believe him for his words? Yeah. Should we believe him for his words? Sudan, there's no interference. He selects the players himself. Unlike, say, why you say Ghana there?
I think that Appiah is a man of himself. You know, he always come out with, the truth. Yeah. The little I know about him, or you hardly see him speaking. A gentle coach, right from his days playing for Kotoko and then national team in Asa, they be a gentle Onkasa. Also, the leading around to his coaching way.
Yeah.
Ujinawan way didn't Ghana for so probably a tie rugged way of that's no action in the Argentina. I think I can be named so when the areas of pounds I say or timid, but that is his life. I believe in the sunset will be the first one. And as one kind that is the right time as well. I think it's true. Compare the nation Ghana to that of Sudan.
Yeah.
It's a kind home. The whole defensive room. To walk in a bet to those who employ people. Say, give the person free will. If the person fails to deliver, then you give him the sack.
Yeah.
But really, whether you are performing or whatever, still they interfere. You are person who say only there. By qualifying them, it's not a fluke. A jams when you do open on Sufi you always call the right players. That is how things should go.
Yeah. It is, from what he's trying to say, we can also have another thought. Say probably in the Black Stars, there's player interference.
Of course. That one, of course.
Maybe players are and say I'm from or no.
They just call them
because they have some of their friends are in the Ghana Football
friends and cronies
and all those things.
Their family members. Obi Fabi or baby now Akowa Bichia of ENOCH KOFI Ghana across so many years. As the baby the answer with the Ghana TV Stephen whatever and they say I'm a name and I bought the Binu say a Ghana name. They will force you to come and play for Ghana. Whether you are good, whether you are performing, whether team are one class or bench, once you carry a name of a Ghanaian this thing, and before they call you, they will benefit from it. So I want what I say. We have the yourself and workers will prove and now it's there for everyone to see. And I do so about or they can't say out of that they refuse to call them. Even somebody like Kudus can say a bit on the Kakransa. Some will be what's the name Salisu. It will maybe not say maybe I'm calling and I'm calling nothing won't so be in the air panel. Your brains and the I did a course of woman, it will never end.
It will never end.
But that is our culture.
Obisweka said, then what about if the players that are being influenced to play for the team, that's it, they are good players, they deserve to play. That's it. When you call them out, they can deliver. What about that one?
That one's will be it.
Okay.
What we want is call the right players.
Yeah.
When you good or perform, make a idea. Any way of calling the person in there is not our problem. Whether you invite, whether you go to the mother, whether you go to the family members and convince them to convince the player to come in there is none of our business. But what we want is the player need better. See, local ones no one. Because you can't call somebody who is not performing. Now all the way from there. No matter no now Obi has so and like I said, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Now before coming, now you talked about the inferior in town and this first compared to Obiadim say Sunday has and Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Babaya Sports to the 13 of the Ghana Premier. And it's the biggest game of the season in terms of our football. Obiadim say has ni Kotoko Koshia. It's the biggest game of the season. But like you were saying, euphoria, the excitement, there was nothing showing saying there's a big game on Sunday. Well, I'll come to you and ask you what do you think is the reason? But we hear from former sports minister, who is Lante Van Der Poel, who talked about how the Ghana Premier League has dropped. Even the likes of Kumasi Asante Kotoko playing Accra Hearts of Folk, you don't feel the euphoria. And gone were those days that we go to the stadium, you want to see players like Bernard Dombote, Chastila, Mankwame Reku, and the likes. But now it's difficult to go to the stadium to watch key players from either Accra Hearts of Folk or Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So now let's hear from former sports minister Lante Van Der Poel.
Do you know why when we go to watch Hearts of Folk and Kotoko, it's not more exciting? One now,
no more stars.
First meaning your abisin sunai. Hearts of Kotoko bobola. Obi for what tonchine. Eda komu one day. Ebe du Kumasi ni what teche. Oja say. Edjare eko da Kumasi Sports Stadium. Saturday evening. So maybe an opportunity ticket first a wrap back because of help free. Okohe Abdul Razak. Okohe Pokunti. Oja say. Okohe Kankam. Okohe Chasopon. Okohe players. Ene when the faka free patasi ha so Kumasi Sports Stadium because Okohe nepa player bi. This is the back of the house in Kotoko Bomi. What was it? Uncle Potte say there is this exciting player among for Kana Semu who no da in Jokoreno. Now saying 2 years ago the football, the only player among for Ubia Kanas Afriya Bane. Afriya Bane time we don't know to course to grow nyamo. What the catch? Yeah, Mreso. Course to grow nyamo.
The standards not falling.
Extremely. Charlie, we have blaster players, we know. Yeah, time no. Obi any obenya second division crab. Yes, bro, I'm telling you. Now be the play cross for go swagger and say onya kwabo blaster. That time players Francisco Kofi Bedunum assassin no chenchen hin no. O just adolf ama. Essien, Yosin. Those players Ebo Smith, Vincent, John Bannerman, and no one. It wasn't a small team. Abedi was reserved until somebody got injured. Abedi with all his talent. Mohamed Pulu never had blaster to himself, say, or a consistent member of the blaster for 3 years. Opoko Efuri at that time had competition from Willie Kruche and Emmanuel Kwashi and the rest. Georgia Lassa. Look at Georgia Lassa. Look at Dan Usu. Look at Koso Usu. Look at Emmanuel Kwashi. At that time, Opoko Efuri at that time. Willie Kruche at that time. Competition was keen.
And they form
and the blaster players, no. OBG blaster na say ono obo Yahuna blaster mo. Only wine at that time. Hey, at that time Ghana means for this. Papa kom Chenchen Hine Adolfama Asase. Who are you? Who born dog? Only wine. Our friend Obechira ho.
So, Lante Van Der Poel, former sports minister, he says that gone with those days, you go to the stadium, you watch, you are eager to watch great players. But now, it's not like how it used to be. Both Hearts and Kotoko, and then the Black Stars as well. Sports minister, former sports minister, Lante Van Der Poel, like, as him now also kind of say, coming into the studio, no. There's nothing showing. Say Hearts the Kotoko boss Sunday. There's nothing showing.
Do you know something? Like before,
say previous days and
you got this.
Yeah.
We know somebody might think say me sorry program and I make a be and say meeting.
Yeah.
But see as I share Kotoko this year. People reasons they make so much na. How do I want into Kotoko and that's what you say? Because I'm going to Ebisa. Kotoko has that's what you say. I want us to do it. Tetiwonipa. We seven go foka. But Sankadibia functional go being cast for 20 because yes, I so many for me you play. Anyway, but it be the way I say no. I did me Benham Council share will be because I'm not a Kotoko this year. Then I go so maybe auntie. Let me put on anything. But when in your performance, quality performance, na Kumu started the match video, one of the best. Confess that once a month. Why not? Then going forward, even going to work, you can put on. And Kofi say match because you see now we 10 match no before say be do no. Obi a woni just crab transfer with Obi. No necessary.
Nobody assistant. Well, you bet has ni kotoko the two of them their songs. Now you find Ginger man for say this Sunday has ni kotoko airbo ewa babaya raspos. So now we will take a listen to the two songs from these two teams, Kumasi Asante Kotoko and then Accra Heart of Oak.
Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mako. Asante Kotoko yebesha. Asante Kotoko yebesha ko. Asante nothing come on afraid of us down Nana order on the map out Esum Jaini nothing come on Sin copy message my prayer refuel your refuel crack Yenya ya bewa yes renya memo Omo wa wording ani nyansa na pashe kuimayenda na naye usu ka ubio
Heart of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Obviously, a new, has for DNA and see across Kotoko DNA.
And go far can by me the hobby my because 18 years and can see a bit of wabbit and see the back of Michael Jackson and I see and I see that room that's one to my but Osha, one thing the difference is Thomas Totomako Kotokoni. No one's not to me in the end is one to me in a way like as why on one album what I say now as a phone to confirm to say a new crofo is a valuable phone so how much I
don't see Kotokodian as a him
Kotokodian I quite say a new him I quite say I say war ye as we near the beginning and what I say
okay now
has a phone and has for the no fast I'm going for no table sa nganjama me dingo sa omomu ehisa to for we ngan for sa ngan for no for no me do ya do tie background na wetin say o shada hihye ya de nti and my defense wo nti to a so I was secret me count
it dey na
oh me de me nyanhwe but me ko to ko ni de me de but no credit there one only the but me no hwe e be na yebo
it what you have to say has for him no there
o shada say ka say obi anko nyim na hwe de be da no but satam ye no obi a say my
me pa che say we've all listened to the song and maybe say as for the Sikotoko there and then maybe say
oh yes I will be a canty to
you know
to some will be a canty
and it's
okay because say money na make some mabom die na ama okay yeah be na nsem okaka no nso ka ma be a team no two for no poku wale na wam no o be say oh it's all about the ball no what I say and has for the na go say
Omun cry. I say arose.
Be quiet and don't be silly.
Yeah.
I say do when I say a house will be misa. What I say,
They are not saying don't be seen. Be quiet and don't be seen.
Seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we never say that until the bones.
It will be a kasa amana culture. Yeah, can say be mamma gwinde. But so because also be a yento abontin the above has for the end and cover more.
Yeah.
Because of no be DH.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, NTN has in a kotokone but we focus on that. But yeah, share other matches in so. So take a look at the week 13 of the GPL. Let's take a look at the other games that will be played, and then we'll come back and focus on Hearts and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So we'll have the GPL week 13 fixtures. So that's it on your screen. And these are the matches that we played aside the Hearts and then the Kotoko game. So Saturday is Vision FC up against Mediama. The Ni Ajay Kraku, the second sports complex. FC Samates will take on Pando Hearts of Lions. And then Accra Lions will take on Nations FC. We have Legon Cities up against Bechim United at the University of Ghana Stadium. Karela United will take on Gold Stars at the Ali Mahama Sports Stadium. In Swantraman will welcome Dreams FC at home. And then Brekum Chelsea will also be playing at the Golden City Park, the Brekum Golden City Park against Adriana Stars. And then Baseke Holy Stars will be playing at home to Young Apostles. And then the big game on the weekend on Sunday is at the Babayara Sports Stadium, and it's between the two biggest clubs in Ghana football, the two bitter rivals, Kumasi Asante Kotoko and then Accra Hearts of Oak, and it's at 3 p.m. Ghana time. So 3 p.m. is kickoff by the Babayara Sports Stadium between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and then Accra Hearts of Oak. Maxwell said about the other games, and then you give me your predictions quickly, and then we'll focus on the Kotoko game. It's Vision FC versus Mediama SC. Who is the match never end the same? Vision FC and then Mediama. Yeah.
Vision is playing home, but Mediama. Yeah. Nation is into I foresee a draw.
A draw in this game. Okay, Samates and then Pando Hearts of Lions.
Slim room for Samates.
Okay, Accra Lions and then Nations FC.
A draw can happen.
Another draw. Okay, Legon Cities and then Bechim United.
A win for Bechim.
Win for Bechim. Okay, Karela United and then Gold Stars.
A draw.
Iswantraman and then Dreams FC.
Win for Iswantraman.
A win for Iswantraman. Brekum Chelsea, Adriana Stars.
Win for Brekum Chelsea.
Okay, Baseke Holy Stars and then Young Apostles.
A draw game.
A draw game. Kotoko and then Accra Hearts of Oak.
A win for my Fabulous.
A win.
My Fabulous. A slim win for my Fabulous. A slim win.
Yeah. A win because you're a Kotoko fan, and I say you think say Kotoko will win. Kotoko will win because you are playing at home. So
yeah.
Home advantage. So
yeah, I need account.
Okay, so these are the fixtures for week 13 of the Ghana Premier League. Now let's take a look at the road to the Super Clash 1 and 2. These are some of the stats ahead of that game on Sunday. And see, Mosebach, I think you and I did this on Monday. And see, teams meaning Nabo 12 matches. Kotoko Enya 5 wins. Hearts of Oak have also got 5 wins. Kotoko about 3 draws. Hearts of Oak about 4 draws. Kotoko has lost 4. Accra have lost 3. And then goals conceded, goals scored. Kotoko have scored 10. And then Accra Hearts of Oak have scored 9. And then goals conceded, Kumasi Asante Kotoko have conceded more than Accra Hearts of Oak. Kotoko conceding 9. And then Kotoko conceding 9 and Accra Hearts of Oak conceding 6. So this is the road to the Super Clash. We'll take a look at the other one. This is another one. And so 80 matches. That's it means the number of matches Kotoko have played under Prosper Nate Ogum, and then the number of matches Accra Hearts of Oak have played under their coach, who is Coach Abubakar Ouattara. Under Prosper Nate Ogum for Kotoko, about 80 matches. And then for Abubakar Ouattara of Accra Hearts of Oak, about 29 matches. And out of those matches for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, out of the 80, he's won 38 out of the 80. And then for Ouattara of Accra Hearts of Oak, out of the 29 he has won 12. And then in terms of the draws, Prosper Nateogun has played 20 draws, and then Coach Abubakar Ouattara has played 7 draws. In terms of defeat or losses, it's Prosper Nateogun 22 losses, and then for Coach Abubakar Ouattara 10 losses. Goals scored 93 for Prosper Nateogun for Kotoko, and then 31 for Abubakar Ouattara of Accra Hatefuk, and then goals conceded 58 compared to 25 for Abubakar Ouattara. But all in all, Kotoko have played more games under Prosper Nateogun than that of Coach Abubakar Ouattara.
That's what I was about to say.
Ouattara.
So it's uncomparable.
Yeah, it's uncomparable. Yeah, but this is just a stat that was brought up. Now let's take a look at another one. The home stats, the home and away stats. We'll have that one also shortly on our screens. But okay, and this is for this season. In terms of home matches, Kotoko about this season, they won 1-0 at home. They also played a 1-1 draw. They won 1-0 away to. They won 1-0 at home to Accra Lions. They won 1-0 at home, and then they were beaten by Pando Hearts of Lions 1-0, and then lost 2-0 to Nations FC. And then for Accra Hatefuk and Ouattara, they lost 2-0 to Pando Hearts of Lions. The Pando Hearts of Lions are share Kotoko and then Accra Hatefuk. And then they played a goalless draw with Nations. They lost 2-1 at away, and then a goalless draw with Dreams FC, and then a 2-0 win for them, and then a 1-0 win over Karela United. So these are some of the stats ahead of the super clash between Accra Hatefuk and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It's a match in India. It's going to be an exciting match, and we have some videos to also show you Hearts and Kotoko ahead of the game on Sunday. One of their old videos, and of course some current ones. We'll have it shortly on the screen. But Sunday, like I said, the biggest game of the Ghana Premier League season, Hearts of Oak and Kotoko. Obisa say, what kind of game should we expect on Sunday? Obianim say it's not about form, and you're about team our form. What kind of game are you expecting? I said Kotoko fan on Sunday because him say in terms of form, media across the folk are in form compared to Kotoko.
It's going to be all fireworks from both sides.
Yeah.
And the reason is also players some majority of them, this is going to be their first time playing
Super Clash.
Yeah. Maybe
look at my tree.
General Sekufuni, no way, Dankui. I was there.
Is it Champions?
I was there. What did you feel in Samano?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there.
Ushe fans now what stadium?
Not compared to them.
Yeah, it's said.
No more be Edmond Uswansa.
Yeah, Edmond Uswansa. Yeah.
I was there. It's in first level. What will be at the I was there.
Yeah. So yeah. Confederations Cup. This was the first leg.
Second leg. First leg number draw, and we know we know J Cup now.
Oh, okay. Until we has the winning this tournament. So
it's Ahmed.
Yeah, it's Ahmed. Yeah. So Hearts and Kotoko, they mob so many times, and it's going to be an exciting game on Sunday. Yeah. The match in India Sunday, a fight. And I urge all fans to go to the Babaya Sports Stadium and watch on Sunday, because it's going to be an interesting game between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and then Accra Hearts of Oak. And interestingly, on the table, Bakuda Surosin Baku. The point, yes, Abladi Morgan. And then the point difference is just one. But what we are sure now, who compared to now, I said the rivalry at Tiaba form.
Crowd no, yeah. Never say times. So now we are 100%, say about 20%.
Yeah.
Majority reasons need to be number one here. Number two, refugees
like what we see here.
Number three, some obi ya bonia sisi na o expect so benya resource no se be say no but take time na se na bo I follow but ko obi dey see ade abo se yes ya fane ya o sinti ama but se be adwa se sa dia yen tanko enko ha ho kra ye kwa de be bi ya beti
yeah it's true
before nso de obi ya ba o tin nimsa na o de hwe mu kra sa nim mu kra e kaya ni sifo no na kaya ka mu nya mti benju nya bimbo stars na me amposa de en de America no e ya se e banza boss no obi a ko de kotoko ko chiri pa ka sisi nke edu chiri place o de bi no obi em ko waste as ko pon no makura yes empem me jan si obefa no ko e ono so o shego so sometimes nipa timi e ko off won so me just no pam no o pam young boys in just like that ti sanu man na ko so yetim na ya na ha dwen let's do can we have a place of the buy we go bench ko na ku dam and no I will be just ordinary and last 5 years like we had a boy man entry or Olympics come man tinda because when you be but see I say star be any to be star back be any you say oba ko just recently your local blasters because stars the video but we also we meet am do say it me from blaster extraordinary info as no be a performance Fabio Gamma umna she Brazil national jesida to to players of high quality enere mungu no be high quality you know ina kan bi ene ma se kwampu kwa sa back ti we ko na enko ya nothing stop you people from going for them again Ibrahim Moyo money mo ko na mudasi no wa mudini ya ira no bo no mudasi wo if you say one ko na bi ya wa ira we negotiate with the player come and relaunch your career obaba no from nowhere open your local blasters once you are performing automatically heading to the main team a man for back campaign am wako iti bi a obo bisisi a Sunday match say wow pese we have the next call up from Tuado or whoever from the blaster no do something coming Sunday Ibrahim number 3 we could papa we know ko waste number bi a obo pa number bi obi anjenenka at o blaster for bill number 3 ko bobi the time we campaign more ni kosa
Ibrahim that's o tashe free kick
no good o kon nam Sudan wonu wa sa what on country ti mu nya di ni yaira kan butu ko from back o ma sa be kan o abe league ni mo ede o mi se ye preko ni die atun na Africa na se wudi ni yara dia o sa be back bape skebi yo so baji bi na ma force dia ma no o sa be wom o senior no kra na hwe so e bibi o perform well o sa ko outside tam but I see a baby no odwon I get to for Brazil player in Bagana I no watch Brazil national jesida any easy but is it via say wa fin ko ba ko
o se ba to stadium
no check by no number 3 number 3 ade yo mo number 3 timi twa ko 18 ko e ko people
if say you guys are lacking
player like on the ball no quality ni bi no see lakini obia mekame mi we nche kwa last 4 years or so we bia but mo fa na back aba on ke obo bitu bo minutes be me south mi say we mo nti ma bo ni de e bo we say abetamo Olympics kwa mantene nka je say it is Olympics and o she be for goals pe o na kotoko fo bia obi she for goals no but bi ni o nti so fa what is it e bi ni o yes e fa ko Africa bi quality no ko ina ba adna be ka team no e bi mo so hwa no mo so de ho ba yes de bi
are you expecting full capacity
I'm not expecting that unless omen get free and the basa de I'm not expecting
get free
it will never happen and at least they will get half full or almost 70 to 80% no me ba full capacity in there maybe be a second league you know now has for being advantage you know
get free there
because the results have been one and between the Saturday number
it's ticket price is need there I just got it popular stand here 20 cedis center line 50 cedis VIP 100 cedis
some say that because you know
it's a shame a game like this 20 CDs, 50 CDs, and 100 CDs.
And 50 CDs is a popular stand.
Yeah.
Those days, 50 is a popular stand. What we need scan? What the cat is? The car for so called Juma. Carbon sufficient for you got to phobia or the pensicato. At 20 CDs, a channel go, go to Juma, Abba. Because in address 20 December.
Yeah, these are the ticket prices.
Yeah. And I say if case no taking a time come VIP grab go to 30 VIP can grab it 30 because I be share this and no my sign be Chelsea no Madrid the bar being ko to ko has that but say saka say shake me obi to quality players advert we krom gonna do this no newspapers women kukura not going to all of a sudden fine social media is there but it shouldn't be say and what all things no young film what I say obi ya no confirm no obi confirm for ba utimi mpam we say watch TV ho obetuma tan nchen a chese dabi enfa we nka na se be say what I say eti saa o newspapers no na list Kotoko Express has news.
Yeah, has news.
We back for community.
Okay.
And na mo na kroma. Advert be mo papers no grant me dey.
Yeah.
Actual address I be because
yeah.
Na top star no di say we hear that boy easy.
Yeah.
And the people from business and obi ehun I kai ni bibi.
Exactly.
As I say bibi an show ti no ma ko focus to the na bi obi.
Yeah.
If people say that kuta phone ko social media.
No.
No part do saying.
Yeah.
It's ya kan ya ke game no.
Yeah. These are the ticket prices. At the popular stand 20 cities, center line goes for 50 cities, and then the VIP goes for 100 Ghana cities. Well, let's activate the phone lines for our viewers to also call and share their thoughts. And these are the ticket prices: 20 cities, 50 cities, and then 100 cities. And will be our person call pack via please. This is the these are the ticket prices for Sunday Kotoko versus Accra House of Folk at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Phone line is activated. There is 024-623-9070. 024-623-9070. That's the number to call us on. 024-623-9070. You come by Hearts and Kotoko on Sunday. Ufrea, give us your prediction. One officer will be winning on Sunday. Is it Accra Hearts of Folk or Kumasi Asante Kotoko? A Sunday 3 p.m. at the Baba Yara Sports Center. This is what you are going to talk about. Hearts and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko. 024-623-9070. 024-623-9070. What is that? Do you see Hearts of Folk winning this game? Even though say it's Kotoko that is played at home with all the fans in support, everything in favor of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But do you foresee, say, Accra Hearts of Folk can win that game on Sunday at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium?
I don't think so. But it's football, anything can happen. But I don't think so. Maybe it can happen, but not now. Maybe it can happen, but not now.
Not now.
Not now. Maybe second league or different match this year. But not now. Because many boys in the Akasa. Omo be abranza omo lusu to so be 4 matches be many performance
but has forces so near bro.
Oh say boy you know
okay we call away. Hello, good evening. Hello caller, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello caller, hello, good evening. Okay, please, yeah, you're live on KFM TV. Okay, so 024-623-9070, 024-623-9070. Our number will be me after. So we are focusing on Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and then Accra to focus on Sunday. It's the biggest game of the season in terms of the Ghana Premier League. It's at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and then Accra to focus 024-623-9070, 024-623-9070. Now you can say, what's it Kotoko for Niabre? And I'm if I just say. Accra to focus for so. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what is happening at their camp, but when the camp they know. And our camp also, and I'm some messages in Bida as a junior player. No, minimum what it takes to win a match, and I mean when our boys are determined and ready for a win or something.
Okay.
Me feeling me who anybody's better for akasa. Ama utie mo ko ya last 4 matches bi o mu lose to us na me be a performance sana o masa but na mo bi na nko yemo.
Okay.
Ti na bi mo ase mu di abo bi mu ye no ma no but threatening no mo bi be mo no o majai.
Okay.
Sometimes players we are like that. Because team na some but me sir. O mu dey how but it's solved. Once it's solved and will be also per Luca Blaster Black Galaxy.
Yeah, Mami fa call away. Hello, good evening. Hello, caller. Hello, good evening. Yeah, please, you are live on KFM TV.
Yeah, Ralph here.
Oh, Ralph from Kaswa. Yeah, Ralph, you are live. Let's go.
Yeah, greetings to you. It's been hello?
Yeah, we see Adena me here.
We still calling Kotoko and House of Book Super Class.
Super Class. Oh well, we know they're the biggest clubs in the Ghana Premier League. We know they've won the leagues more than any other team.
You know, but it's understandable. I understand where you're coming from. But you know, recent years, Kotoko and House of Book haven't been there at the top level where we expect them to be. But in as much as they are not performing, as you said rightly, no, that the teams they've won more glories for Ghana and African football, so it's understandable. But looking at Sunday, if you look at promotion-wise, I think it's down. How we are promoting the game, how the GFA is promoting the game, how teams. I've seen Kotoko promoting the game very well, and I'm impressed with how Kotoko is promoting the game. But the part of House of Folk, I feel they are a bit reluctant. And I don't know if they feel they are not going to perform that well. But in some games that we've seen House of Folk not really promoting the game, they go and perform better. But coming to this game on Sunday, it is going to be, I feel it's going to be just a normal game. Because both teams are not really playing as we know them to play years ago. It's just going to be one of the games that we've watched in recent years. Just the names alone playing the game, but it is going to be one of the games where we see a normal football. But the coaches are going to do magic, and whoever does the best thing at the touchline will surely win the game. So I'm not sticking my neck for any team, but I believe we are going to see just a normal game come Sunday.
Yeah, but my guess was Ebuati feels that Kotoko are going to carry the day on Sunday.
It's possible because looking at the last 3 meetings, Kotoko has won both the last 3 matches. In as much as it is just mere trophies, you can also see that whenever you are playing such matches and you have the momentum going into the game, you are surely going to carry the day. And after winning the last 3 games, going into this game, I feel Kotoko has the upper hand, playing against a Hasselhoff side that are not really an experienced side, because if you look at the Hasselhoff team, it is more of inexperienced players trying to get the experience and play for Hasselhoff. So I feel Kotoko has the upper hand, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kotoko win the game come Sunday. But it is going to be, as I said, just a normal game. But Kotoko has the upper hand.
Okay, but what's your scoreline prediction? What's your scoreline prediction?
A slight 2-1 victory for Kotoko wouldn't be surprising for me. But it is House and Kotoko. Anything is possible too.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Ralph. Well, you want to say something? Okay. Yeah, Ralph is up. Okay. All right. So Ralph is expecting a normal game, although it's going to be a normal game because it has any consequences that I say it's a big game, but the person can cry. It's just going to be a normal Ghana Premier League game on Sunday.
Udoka is right in some way, but because a classical or the biggest crasher, it's not always about team or perform or country. And yet, every second can every year be as a few teams measure as the best teams are. If I can super clash,
yeah.
Judging from what you are saying,
Okay. But you can still make your point, and then we'll have the table on our screen shortly. And then.
So, my understanding of Super Class or Classical, whatever is could be our tough teams
yeah.
No matter what, or second division cry, Yamushia.
Yeah.
Say, no man, what I say.
Yeah.
You know, still, I make like I said, send some artists in G League last year, that this year, so maybe no good as from never. Then they cap Kwanika say, full capacity back to Koreas. Master class in at least far better than other teams.
I need you know about that. You share the GPL table quickly now. We check out of the studios. You share the beer Hearts Nikotoko Mudas here on the table after teams now about 12 matches. You share seeing a table new the GPL table. We'll take a look at the GPL table. And we share table now. Hearts of Folk. And sit on the table with 19 points. Kumasi Asante Kotoko 7 with 18 points. I mean, say Hearts of Folk are 1 point ahead of Kotoko. So should Hearts of Folk win,
that means
4 points ahead of Kotoko. Now the Kotoko so win here.
2 points.
They'll be 2 points ahead of Accra Hearts of Folk. So it's
and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how I'm expecting.
Expecting it to be
2 points.
2 points, yeah. Say Kotoko share Hearts. Okay.
2 points no ground. We like I say, Kotoko has almost 9 points or 8 points. The starting league just last 4 matches and the table is between those two teams.
Yeah.
That Kotoko league has 7 or 8 points. Has will be 13th position or 12th position. Kotoko so that be second. Yeah, second.
Yeah.
But it's on their way. You know, Kotoko sabi overtaking any news because one needing him and bad performance be a bad anti what's I catch up and there. So but then no problem. Just a point, any problem.
Just a point.
We will catch up and then will be other.
Okay, this is how the table looks like. Teams in 18 teams in about 12 matches. 12 matches. So this is how the table looks like in the Ghana Premier League. And this weekend, it's Kotoko and then Hearts of Folk. Some are predicting 2-1 win for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That's Aziz Moro from Taifa. He's predicting 2-1 win for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Jefferson is also predicting a 1-1 draw between Hearts and then Kotoko. Elizabeth is also saying Hearts to win by 2-1. Okay. Okay. Grace also says that it's going to be a 2-2 draw between the two teams. Well, it's going to be interesting on Sunday. Hearts and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So this is the table in the Ghana Premier League. Osabati, a time in there. What's your final words? Fans going to the stadium on Sunday. Those also going to watch on TV. Also Metie commentary. What's your final words today?
The final words today, as usual, as a Kotoko fan, the Mexicans say they should do their best and win. Me so last mechanic me say kamenya Kotoko ne has se be ya de bia krumbe de no bia nko bia tutu ase bia ko parka se me stadium bia these two teams kamenya obi an fa ne home ye boy Kotoko win ye back has we win there no nya there be because that is my wish obi and me ko stadium kwa me ashim tin say whether draw or lose no the mad there be fie and no bia nkan no bia an fa ne there ye bia nko nsa but other teams we share with machine home away. Because we know beyond the supporter will lose Kofi no man so no baba into call kwan so keke just like MPP and DC the same thing na happen or the mempa mbo say yenye win na ema less no o manka o mabamu yebu no munyansa sorry because no if they are able to win the next 3 matches or so they can come back to where they were that is second or first Kotoko ne asan no dey Ibu league no no dey top from the edium baba because o ma sha see ana minimsen ko for heme ya da for mo heme no la pass a police a container police for no mo fa program ni ago me ba mo ka chep so mbere
okay
officer I salute you me say ha see me but we dey say we win me ye be shemo me go for win me say mo fa ba bon tai chi ni win
okay
kana say normal ball game win nothing spoil
okay all right thanks to us watching thanks to Ralph for also calling in More sending messaging. So thank you very much. So Sunday, Hearts and Kotoko at the Bavaria Sports North, 3 p.m. Ghana time. My name is ENOCH KOFI ADADEVOH. Thanks for taking time to watch and do enjoy the rest of our programs, and good night.